What is up, my fellow guardians of the grid? Welcome back to another streaming session. Definitely want to thank you if you are checking out the live stream on Twitch today. Also want to say thank you if you are checking out the replay on YouTube. If you are new to the channel and are not yet subscribed, all I can say is, what are you waiting for? Don't be shy, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm a pretty nice guy. Not a pro, I'm not a noob, just a regular dude who just enjoys video games, started streaming that and sharing that with the world. I welcome anybody who wants to help grow this channel with me. And again, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit the follow button if you are on Twitch. Make sure you hit the sub button if you are on YouTube. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're made aware anytime I go live or anytime I upload a new video to the channel. If I see that you are a new subscriber, I'll be sure to give you a shout out on the next video. For those of you that are already subscribed to the channel, I always like to take a moment and say thank you for being so loyal to the channel, and also want to say thank you for returning to view the new content. I certainly do appreciate it. I do have a collection of YouTube shorts that I've uploaded to the channel, so if you're into that type of content, or if you know somebody who is, please be sure to check that out. Make sure you share that with fellow guardians, fellow gamers, fellow gamers, anybody who you think would enjoy that type of content. At this point, we'll be jumping into Gungrave G.O.R.E. I think it means Gunslinger of Resurrection, something of that sort. But I know that this is a game that just recently came out. I think it came out Wednesday. This is a continuation of a new edition or a new installment to the Gungrave series. If you're not familiar with it, I do know that there is an anime that I watched many moons ago, which I thought was done very well because it stuck very true to the game itself. I felt like it was a perfect adaptation of the game itself. You know, a lot of times when you see games converted into any type of media outside of the video game realm itself, it does tend to be a little bit lackluster. It leaves a lot to be determined. Street Fighter, I'm still waiting for something decent. Superman, still waiting for something decent. I know that is specifically comic books, but why is it that one of the most iconic superheroes in the world, in the history of man, has yet to have a decent video game? Yet we see, you know, what's a real terrible game? You know, we see games, I can't even think of one right now, but I digress. All in all, this game here is going to be a direct installment to the two other games that came before it. There is a little bit of a history here, so if you have Game Pass or if you wind up picking this game up, I can honestly say I'm excited to play it because from what I've read about it is that this is going to be a direct continuation of the first game. So I don't know if they have any of the previous staff that worked on the first game, but the first game was really good. It was one of the first games that introduced cel-shaded animation. It was very fun to play. It had a level-up system. It had really cool weapons that you could essentially customize, and you could really kind of mess around with different ways that you wanted to play. But for the most part, like I said, this game here, we're going to check it out, see what it's about, see if it lives up to the Gungrave name, and see if it's something that's enjoyable. I'm excited to get into this. So a couple of things though I want to touch on. I do apologize that I haven't been able to post recently. I know that my schedule has been kind of crazy, especially with this new job that I have. I am trying to find a way for me to be more consistent in the streams that I'm doing. I have been putting up a lot of shorts, so just to try to keep things keep new content up for you, my the fellow guardians of the grid here. So also, it's been a while since I've been on the mic, so I'm kind of tripping on my words. I apologize for that. It has been a very hectic month, especially with Thanksgiving just behind us. Which, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to all of those who celebrate and who enjoyed their Thanksgiving holiday. I hope that you were able to make some great memories with your families, with your friends as well. And I also wish you all a happy holidays, however it is you choose to celebrate the end of the year. So now, getting back to things, like I said, it has been pretty hectic, into the final months of the year, but hopefully, once all the dust settles, from the holidays, the transitioning, we'll find a little bit more consistent schedule. For now, I'm going to be pulling the Nukes Top 5, if you guys know who that is, and I'm just going to go ahead and say my upload schedule is... But for the most part, again, I want to thank all of you for your support. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you for those of you who are not yet subscribed but heaven willing, see you join us there. But anyway, moving on. I think I've talked enough at this point, so let's stop the gabbing and let's get to some gaming.
My name is Quartz, and it's been quite a while since I met Mika. We thought the seed was completely gone, but that wasn't true. Mika and I met after the battle against that scumbag Gonpo of Raven Clan. Unfortunately, I could not catch Gonpo, and I got a severe injury. That is when Mika, or as I call her, Boss, and I met. She saved my life. And that grim-looking guy, armed with a huge coffin and 2 guns, was next to her. And then there was the El Alcanel. This is the group that Boss leads to eradicate the seed. I had to join the team since I owe my life to Boss. Of course, there is also my personal grudge against the Raven Clan as well. So far, we tried our best to stop the spreading of the seed. Boss and I also found out that there was a seed refinery in Scumland. Scumland, or the island, is totally under Raven Clan's control. Raven Clan is a drug cartel ran by 4 bosses. They call themselves a corporate company.
Always 4 bosses.
All know that they are the biggest drug cartel in the world. Yensen Boostmaster. He is one of the 4 bosses of the Raven Clan. There is an intel that he was spotted in Hong Kong. He is a cold-blooded scum that likes to kill people with his katana. But for some reason, he really wants to kill Grave. Big Wushen. She is called the Witch, and she is also one of the 4 Raven Clan bosses. They say that she
well, I
sings
would hope
the
we're not having a
song of
discussion
death,
about non-Raven Clan bosses.
I'm not too sure. These rumors are full of lies, so people believe what they want to believe. Taranti. That damn old man. He just seems like an old man on the outside. But he looks suspicious. And watch out for the old man's walking stick, too. And then there is Gonpo. I met Boss because of this guy. But, no thanks to him, my arm was injured. Although, sometimes, this arm comes in handy. Now Boss and that grim-looking guy Grave have head off to Scumland. They'll contact me soon. Until then, I'll have to keep an eye on the situation as well. You never know when they'll be needing my help.
Okay, so who are we playing as? Ooh, I'm excited. It's always fun when you get into like the first level of the game, you're in the loading screen. It's like, oh man, I wonder what the controls are going to be like. Is it going to be like it was before? Are they going to change things? I wonder what's new. Man, what's a super attack's going to be? Is there a leveling system? Is there like a skill tree? How's that going to work? Honestly, like you can guess. That's the thing about these kind of games, is that you can kind of guess how this is all going to play out. You have the 4 main bosses, you have underling bosses, and then you have the storyline. The storyline is kill all these guys and save the world, or save the planet, or stop seed, or whatever the situation is. It's how you get there. It's the journey. They always say, this old man in me is coming out, but they always say it's all about the journey. The journey is what makes the destination, and that's really the case here. So I'm excited. Oh, here he comes. Yes. Poof. That was definitely a more violent Batman. Good old Colt 45s.
The site is clear.
I got you, boss. Your troops are on the way. I'll be with you shortly. Be
Oh, look at her with her Google specs.
I'll wait for the El O'Connell and pester the wall. You breach, clear, and take control of the area site.
Brandon Grave. Oh, hello. Kick their ass. Yes, I love it. Let's go. I just got an achievement. Alright, controls. Shoot at targets with automatic aim. 4 bullets can be fired each time you shoot. Beat count. Okay, yeah, that's a combo system. Control the camera. That's right stick. Got it. Navigation. Follow that. Blah, blah, blah. Auto target. Automatically aim and shoot targets with targeting area. Targets closer to the crosshair will be prioritized. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we have an auto aimbot system.
What's that?
Brave, watch out. Mafia gangs.
What's that? Fucking kill you!
Nice move.
You always gotta look around for secrets. They always put one. There's usually one. There it is. See, yeah. And keep in mind, I haven't played a Gungrave since the PlayStation 2, and I'm just guessing on some of the controls here. So yeah, that's B is. But I mean, B is always melee. I mean, I'm not a genius over here.
Great. The enemies are approaching. Crave, there are too many of them.
What's that?
What's that? So,
Brave, watch out. Upper levels. Great. You can bounce those rockets back.
oh, that's right.
Great. They're coming from all sides.
Very this is very much arcade shootery type. You definitely feel the arcade vibes with this. Wasakin brains? What does that even mean?
Brave, destroy them before they're plugged in the Wasakin spider tank.
Okay. I can always appreciate games like these, you know? Okay. Funeral strike.
Great! Use your coffin!
Oh, duh. What does Y do? Raging Immortal Punisher. Execute stunned enemies with RIP. Executing an enemy with RIP will partially recover your shield. Oh, okay. What's next? Art score. You can earn art score by executions, demolition shots, skill acquired from the lab, excluding storm barrage. Achieve art score, reflecting the rewards you receive after clearing the stage. Oh, okay. So we get to be artsy with it. Oh my. I was hoping that was going to be a little bit more, what's it called? Theatrical.
Great! They're coming from all sides!
So I can already see how this game is. It can grow to be really fun. Because this is just the beginning. Like, this is just starting the game. I'm just looking around, see if there's any secret items laying around. What do you got here? Oh, there. Now we have a super shot. What's up here? You see, this is what I'm talking about. What's up here? Does he have a double jump? Does he get a double jump? I love how Grave runs.
They have shields!
Is that what I need to do?
Watch out! Raven Clan forces! Watch out!
Demolition shot. Oh yeah, these. Okay, yeah, I remember these.
Fuck off!
Oh, I remember this.
Knock them down!
First boss battle. This guy just chasing this little MTV Moon Man.
Too late, man! Too late!
Alright then.
Watch out! The boss kid is alive and kicking! We're too late! Boss kid is alive!
So that was, I know it's the first boss, but that was kind of easy. I feel like this was a true introductory level. Like, this is definitely a tutorial level. I like how they really flush out the controls for you. You know, they give you a piece by piece, which for the most part gives you a chance to really understand the controls, because like I'm just going based off of what I remember from the old game, and even then, you know, just some of the new stuff that they put in here, I'm trying to make sure I incorporate that. Okay. All right, so first impressions. The game, we'll start off visually. The game looks good. It is definitely, you know, I feel like it is worth the price that the tag says. Now, granted, I get it because I'm on Game Pass, but if you guys don't have Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, I am not getting sponsored by them, but I would highly encourage you guys, if you are a gamer, like myself, if you're a variety gamer, you're not necessarily, and you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but if you're, you know, if you're not one of those who, you know, focuses solely on, you know, one specific game like Call of Duty or like Elden Scrolls or something like that, if you're just like myself, you like playing those real those offline, you know, those off-brand titles and things like that, or if you just like having a large variety of different games to play, Game Pass is something you should really consider. Anyway, moving on. The game, first impressions, it is Gungrave to the T. Like, this is Gungrave. If you were to strip away all of the character models and all of the you know, the storyline, and you just gave me a bunch of sprites in this game model and just said play this game and tell me what it is, I would be like, this is Gungrave 100%. So it definitely feels like it. If you are a fan of the franchise, this is something that will certainly trigger some nostalgia with you. It will definitely trigger some memories of, you know, the old memory card days or the old PlayStation days where it's got to rear up and, you know, you got to listen to the disc start spinning and all that fun stuff. But control-wise, I was a little worried at the beginning because they give you the controls in pieces, like bits and pieces. They say, okay, here's this is how you do basic attacks. Okay, here's this is how you do, and then it's not until the end, which I believe they timed it perfectly. The way that they did this tutorial level was very good, because as you're getting different pieces of the control system, right at the end, they give you a nice little array of enemies, and then they give you a nice boss battle. Nothing too hard, nothing too easy. Something to really just give you a chance to familiarize yourself with the buttons, so that you can kind of you know, start programming that muscle memory. Okay, if I want to do this, I got to go here. If I want to do this, I got to go here. So this is a really good tutorial level. You know, for those of you that are experienced gamers out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about that. You know, those levels where they start you up, they're trying to get you acclimated to things. I believe Halo was one of the first games to really have fun with it, in a sense that, you know, you could actually, or the settings of the games would change based on whatever decisions that you made during that. So anyway, coming back to Gungrave, this is really exciting for me, because as of this point, it feels like a really fun game. The first level, it feels a little bit slow, but for good reason. They want to make sure that you understand the concept of the game before they just start throwing stuff at you, because I can see how all of this stuff mixed together is going to make for some really fun footage and some really entertaining content. So I'm excited to see exactly what happens next here. Now, at this point, we're just going to take a quick little break. So if you need to, go ahead and take a bio break, get a water, and we'll be back in just a moment. Alright, and we are back. We are going to go ahead and kick off the second chapter here. So I know that I'm looking at my stats here and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to go back and try to clean that up a little bit. I see a left and right bumper tab, and they give you... Oh, so you can immediately go... Okay, so this is definitely a... Yeah, this is definitely an arcade title for sure. I was getting, you know, I didn't mention it a little bit. I did want to mention this a little bit earlier. I was thinking about it while I was on my break there. This game is very much an arcade style game. So, you know, I would imagine the game, or excuse me, the way that everything's set up is so, you know, you can go back and, you know, try to post better scores. I did hear a rumor that it's multiplayer. I did not check that in the Xbox Live Marketplace, so I'm not sure if this is a multiplayer or not. I'll have to double check. All right, let's take a look. Quartz log, boss and the the LL Cahill team are working on the first objective in Scumland. Gosh, you gotta love you gotta love Japan. How they just name stuff. Scumland. Well, let's call it... well, yeah, you get it. Grave has taken another route to distract Raven Clan and quickly infiltrated inner Scumland. He needs to move swiftly, no man's gate, and refinery, I believe. Okay. Sure, it wouldn't be much of a problem for a guy like Grave, right? Of course not. He's dead. He's the Grim Reaper. Okay, so kick their ass.
Great.
Let's look around.
The enemies are approaching.
Fuck off! Holy shit!
Somebody's running after me, I can hear him. There it is, Fury mode. Okay. Nice.
Watch out, Wraith! Rooftop!
Yeah, it definitely feels like an arcade game because there's not a lot of like secrets chilling on the side. I think most of the stuff you unlock is based on how well you play the game. See, like, yeah, I'm not finding a lot of stuff, like, chilling in the corners. Here we go. Upgrades. Let's see it. Check out how much DNA you've accumulated. That sounds... Oh, man. Yeah, let's see how much DNA you accumulated. It's so gross. Alright, the submenu for selected category will be shown here. Description of the selected item will be shown here. Engage by selecting the tabs. Demolition shot. Here you can see the different demolition shots. And costume. Alright, so yes, there are cosmetic upgrades. Alright, let's see. Cannon of Doom. How much DNA do I have? Where is it at? Okay, up there. 6,800. So I can probably get like 2 different things. Oops, nope, nope. Uh-oh, what happened? What did I do? Oh no. Okay, oh, there we go. Let's go to the lab. Bullet damage upgrade. Alright, so then demolition shots. Okay, so let's get the 2 demolition shots out of the way. Yeah, let's get all the demolition shots out of the way first. And then continue. Alright, and if you are just joining in the stream here right now, or if you're just tuning in, I want to say thank you for joining me today on the live stream. Also want to say thank you again if you are checking out the replay on YouTube. I certainly appreciate that. If you are just joining us on the live stream, we are checking out Gungrave. We are now jumping into the 3rd chapter here, so.
Gungrave! Mika's team is already close to their 2nd objective. Hunter's camp! They're after Orgworms. Skin, meat. Oh, great! Watch out! They are inside water and between rocks!
Okay. She's a little high strung. I feel like she needs to chill out.
Ah, fuck off!
just jumped up there. How can I... Why can't I jump up there again? This is so weird. How weird is that? Like I was just able to jump up there. Now I can't. Oh, that's gross. Jeez. The goblin.
Betting is big in Scumland. Everything here is broadcasted. No choice but to break through. Brave, watch out! Raven Clan forces!
can't. Okay, so that's garbage. I like how they just, it's, all right, well, that's one thing I don't like there is, they just throw you in there and they don't really, you don't really know what to do. The stuff that they tell you is meant for certain things doesn't work at all. I hate when games do that. It's like, hey, here's all the mechanics to help you block attack, dodge attack. Here's what you do when you need to attack. And then when you incorporate those things against a boss, they're like, yeah, none of that works. So I feel like if you're gonna do that, you should include some type of explanation, like, or at least some type of clue. Like, hey, by the way, dodge doesn't work when he swipes at you, or hey, be sure to dodge, or you have to time the dodge correctly. It's just, I don't know, stuff.
Great! You need to fight it!
What am I supposed to do against that? Like, dude, come on. Again, see? Dead. I feel like that could have went a little bit better. Alright, we'll do one more. And that will probably bring this one to a conclusion. I don't want to blow through too much of it. Still got a couple other games that we want to try to get to today, and then we also want to see if anybody else wants to join us for some gaming today. So, let's see. Oh. Kick their ass. I need to check something here. Beat count. Okay, let's see. Storm Barrage is a skill. You can only use Storm Barrage when your beat count is higher than 50. Okay, that makes sense.
Watch out! Mafia gang!
We have a grave
Mika and her
problem.
team are pinned down in front of the refinery. They're ambushed by Raven Clan forces. It looks like someone was expecting us. You'll need to reach them fast.
There's always a snitch.
Let's
Always
see
a
if they're
snitch.
expecting you. Give them hell.
Give them hair.
I'm down! Rape! There's the exit! Grave, take the train. Jump. That's the fastest way to Mika's location. Jump!
All right, my fellow Guardians of the Grid, that will conclude today's streaming session. If you are checking out the live stream on Twitch, I certainly want to say thank you for that. If you are checking out the replay on YouTube, certainly want to say thank you for that as well. If you are new to the channel and have not yet subscribed, all I can say is, what are you waiting for? Don't be shy. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm not a pro. I'm not a noob. Just a regular dude who enjoys playing video games. Started streaming that and sharing that with the world. So I welcome anybody who wants to help grow this channel with me. If you are, please make sure you hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Make sure you hit the sub button if you are on YouTube. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're made aware anytime I go live or anytime I upload a new video to the channel. If I see that you are a new subscriber, I will be sure to give you a shout out on the next video. If for those of you that are already subscribed to the channel, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate your support. It means so much to me. It is so precious, so valuable. So thank you so much for your continued support. We have grown quite a bit in the past few months, and I want to make sure that we emphasize that and be on the lookout, as I will have some ideas on giving back to the community. If you have any feedback or if you have clips that you would like to share with me, I can also post them up. I'll be sure to give you credit as well. You can email me at guardiansofthegrid@gmail.com. Again, that is guardiansofthegrid@gmail.com. You can find the link for both of the, or if you're looking for links for either of the channels, the YouTube link is located in the Twitch description. The Twitch link is located in the YouTube description. The email address is located in the YouTube description as well. I do have a collection of YouTube shorts that I've uploaded to the channel, so if you're into that type of content, or if you know somebody who is, please be sure to share that with your fellow Guardians, fellow gamers, fellow family members. Again, anybody who you think would enjoy that type of content. Today we just finished up Gungrave G.O.R.E. I have to say, first impressions, this is definitely a fun little game. I wouldn't, call this a top tier game. I wouldn't find this, sticking out on the shelf with a big display with the, $80, $90, display. But, just from my days working at GameStop, I can say that this is probably a game I would find in the 40 below, maybe even the 50 below bin. The fact that they put it up on Game Pass is pretty awesome, because it is a really good storyline. It's a really good franchise. It's pretty unique in the characters that it has. Granted, there's a plethora of characters out there who return from the grave, but this one certainly does do it right. When I can sit down with a character and think of multiple other characters that I would like to see them do a crossover with, then in my opinion that's what makes the character or that's what gives the character a personality all its own. Like I said, there's plenty of characters out there who have come back from the grave. I can think of several right off the bat. You know, you have the Punisher, which is a real famous one. You have Damocles, who is a that's a mythical god that the Punisher's symbol is actually named or is mimicked after. And then, you know, who else? There's Iron Man. You know, Iron Man was thought to be dead and he came back. But needless to say, this is a really fun game. It's definitely an arcade shooter. It has a lot of Devil May Cry in it. When the game originally came out back in the early 2000s, it was a really innovative game in that it utilized a different type of animation, which was, you know, very satisfying to the gamer eye. So, but you know, when it did come out, Devil May Cry was at the height of its popularity, so it does kind of have a lot of Devil May Cry feel to it. But like I said, it is in an essence, it is an arcade type of game because it allows you to go back through levels to try to maximize your score, which I know that Devil May Cry does do that, but I feel like DMC, outside of its gameplay, its storyline is what really pushes that game forward, not necessarily the arcade aspect. It is still fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like that's the driving factor behind the success of that game. In this instance, I do feel like the success of this game does rely on its replay value because it does feel like it is a short game. The chapters seem like they're very short. They're not even chapters, they're stages. I know that when they're called stages, they don't tend to be very long, but all in all, it's a fun game. It's a great addition to the series as it is. I have to say that I'm excited to try to finish this up. I do want to limit the time. I don't want to, you know, have the stream go on for too long. I do want to make sure that the content is consumable, if you will. So certainly want to thank you if you are joining today. I will be playing this again, so please look forward to part 2 of this. We'll see if we can't finish it up, but we'll also be moving on to other titles for the day. I'm going to kind of throw some messages out, see if there's anybody around who wants to try to link up on something. But that will conclude today's Gungrave. I will again be back to continue this. I do apologize for my upload schedule. It has been kind of hectic lately, but I am starting to get a handle on this new schedule, so I'm able to be a little bit more consistent. Also, football season does tend to get in the way of things as games occur on Sunday, Monday, Thursday night. So all in all, definitely want to thank you for joining me. I do hope to see you all again. If not, I hope that you had a great holiday weekend. I hope that you have a safe rest of the week. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you Guardians on the next one.